Prince Andrew refuses to move out of Royal Lodge despite his eviction and expensive repairs. Prince Andrew is still living in the Royal Lodge, a 30-room mansion on the Windsor estate, despite being asked to leave by the Queen and Prince Charles. The Duke of York has been staying at the property since 2004, when he divorced Sarah Ferguson, and has reportedly spent millions of pounds on renovations and security. The Royal Lodge was originally built as a hunting lodge for George IV in the early 19th century, and was later used by Queen Victoria and King Edward VII. It was also the home of the Queen Mother from 1952 until her death in 2002. Prince Andrew inherited the lease from his grandmother and has been allowed to use it as his official residence ever since. However, his position as a royal tenant has become untenable after his disastrous interview with BBC Newsnight in 2019, where he tried to defend his friendship with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The interview sparked a public outcry and led to Prince Andrew stepping back from his royal duties and losing his patronages and military titles. The Queen and Prince Charles have reportedly been trying to persuade Prince Andrew to move out of the Royal Lodge and find a more suitable home, but he has refused to budge. According to sources, he is determined to stay at the property until he clears his name and resumes his royal role. But his chances of doing so seem slim, as he is facing a civil lawsuit from Virginia Giaffa, one of Epstein's accusers, who claims that Prince Andrew sexually abused her when she was 17. Prince Andrew has denied the allegations and has not cooperated with the US authorities investigating Epstein's crimes. Meanwhile, the Royal Lodge is costing the taxpayers a fortune in maintenance and security costs. The property is estimated to be worth £13 million, but Prince Andrew pays only a nominal rent of £20,000 a year. He has also spent more than £7.5 million on refurbishments, including installing a £500,000 golf simulator, a £250,000 gym, and a £60,000 chapel. The Royal Lodge is also guarded by armed police officers around the clock, which costs about £300,000 a year. The security bill is paid by the Metropolitan Police, which receives funding from the Home Office. However, some MPs have questioned why Prince Andrew should receive such protection when he is no longer a working royal. Prince Andrew's stubbornness to leave the Royal Lodge has angered many people, who see it as a sign of his arrogance and entitlement. They argue that he should vacate the property and make way for someone who deserves it more, such as Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, who had to give up their Frogmore cottage home when they moved to the US. Prince Andrew's future at the Royal Lodge remains uncertain, as he faces mounting legal and public pressure to move out. He may soon have no choice but to pack his bags and find a new place to live.